And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And that's a strike. Got him swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Tatis hauls it in to end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, number 80. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And now it's Max Muncy. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pajes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Manny Machado now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's too low. Ball 2. Now 1
3 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Into the balcony and gone. Home run. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Helpful.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in San Diego, now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ripped. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swinging a foul straight back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slice to right. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And strike 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations, because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's
strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Ty France. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
2-2 now. Popped up. Smith settles under this one, squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, catcher, ready.
Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sheets should have this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Muncy to hit. Squirts away a little bit. There's a strike. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the dirt. That one deep left field and forget it. And they jump out front. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So 2 away with nobody on. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Chopper right side. Throw on to Freeman, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now at the plate, Gavin Sheets. Slapped foul. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one off the mark. 3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, what happens.
Here comes Manny Machado. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes on his way over and makes the play, and that's out number 3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Merrill makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Way inside, and that hit
ball
him.
hit him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Next for the Dodgers.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Betts off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith in the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And the Dodgers leave him loaded, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Xander Bogaerts. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The Dodgers leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air. Freeman hauls it in, 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jason Adam takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Max Muncy.
LLV. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties, and they would let us know when it was.
The next
Ball
offering
2.
misses, and it's 2-2. Adam is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bullpen action for the Padres. Ron Marinaccio, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 72, also getting ready. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that is downstairs. 2-2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And it remains 2-2. Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Pajes, the lead runner at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
That's a ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ty France. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. Now here is Freddie Fermin. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. And here comes the Dodgers. So they turn things over to the righty, number 63.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Padres trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the inning. One left for San Diego, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
One down, base is empty. Pop up here, third base side. Machado under this one. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher
Will Smith now at the plate. Ripped to short. Off balance throw in time. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, and now Gavin Sheets. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. Now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Manny Machado.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Two and 1 now. In the air, foul off first. Freeman makes the catch. 1 away.
Now
Here comes X to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Sheets, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. 2 down.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 72.
now pitching to the Padres. Number 72.
Here comes Max Muncy. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon up and loosening in the pen. And he chases that one. And now one away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two on the way. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sheets snags it, and that is that.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this shit.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Edgardo Henriquez. Stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Nope,
Next offering upstairs.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Next for the Padres, Ty France. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. The Dodgers leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now,
Freddie Fermin digs in now.
Freddie Fermin.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
That's towards center. Pajes settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
This is for all my go-getters, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters, we never stop it. Shout out to all of you haters, thank you for watching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Focus on your game.
And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 down, base is empty. Mookie Betts, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Check swing, didn't go. 3-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So up next, Miguel Andujar.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. Tying run at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. The Padres down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.